Hey everyone, Uprisen here, welcome back to the channel. In today's video we're going to beat Dark Souls 2 while wearing the symbol of Avarice for the entirety of the run. While this helm increases our soul gain by 2.5%, it also drains 2.5 HP every single second, which means we constantly have to keep an eye on our health in order to stay alive. We already did this run in Dark Souls 3 where the health drain is much more punishing, so I decided to also not allow myself to use any life gems, upgrade the Estus flask or level vigor. If you like challenge runs, this is the channel for you, so make sure to subscribe for more, and without further ado, I hope you enjoy. Alright, and here we go. Oh boy, it is a metal chest in Dark Souls 2. And the health drain is also a lot less punishing, dude. What is that? Look at the health drain, it's barely existent. I expected a bit more, to be quite honest. Okay, so how about we add some more rules? Let's say we cannot use life gems, we cannot upgrade the Estus, and we cannot level vigor. That should make things more interesting, right? Because the health drain by itself doesn't seem too big of an issue. Alright, first things first, I can barely see him. Okay. Calm down. And down you go. GG's. There's the Tseldora set. We will not be able to wear the head, but we will be able to equip the rest of the set. There's a Titanite shard. We're gonna grab some homeward bones up here. And we're gonna make our way to Dragonrider. And we're probably gonna have to take the first bonfire when we get to Hate's Tower, but we should easily be able to make it there. I started as a knight because I want to use the broadsword for this run, because I kind of never used the broadsword in Dark Souls 2, and I kind of felt like it. I guess we're gonna level some stamina as soon as we can, because this does not look good. Alright, and here comes Dragonrider. And I can see him. Still worked, let's go, GG's. And down you go. Alright, and back to Majula. So first of all, we're gonna go buy some skulls, and then we're gonna level up before we move on to the forest. Alright, we're gonna go with 15 adaptability for some more iframes and 12 endurance because we really need some stamina. And we're gonna keep some souls because we're gonna have to do some shopping. Oh, leveling up actually fully healed me. The thing is, the health drain itself is actually very weak, but if we also get hit by regular enemies or bosses, that's when stuff gets scary, because the Estus is quite slow. Fun fact, it's actually the same as in Dark Souls 1, and somehow people think it's so much slower than Dark Souls 1, but it's just a different animation. But the time it takes to use an Estus and be able to move again is actually the same in Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 2. So it's always funny when people complain about Dark Souls 2 Estus, but at the same time praise Dark Souls 1 Estus when there's literally no difference except the animation. Alright. So we're gonna buy the club because it's great to kill crystal lizards. We're gonna buy some firebombs. And of course Lenny Grest's key. We wanna exhaust her dialogue. And now we're actually gonna use the club to kill this crystal lizard. Get 2 Titanite shards. And back to Majula. Now we can get our bow in this chest. Alright, I'm not so sure about our soul situation here. So I'm gonna buy 3 Titanites, and we are gonna upgrade the broadsword to +3. And now we're gonna buy arrows. See, if we bought all the arrows, we wouldn't have had enough to upgrade the broadsword. We don't even have enough dexterity to wield the bow. Well, I guess we're gonna go with melee then for now. That should be fine. Yeah, that's totally fine. Don't! Oh my god. All good. Are we gonna get the slide here? There it is. Let's go. Kobe. Now we kinda gotta bait these guys one by one. Let's go. Ooh. Oh, you bitch! Okay. I'm not used to fighting them with melee, to be quite honest. There's some fire arrows. And I guess we're gonna go back and rest at the bonfire for health. Gonna have to kill this guy again. One more guy here. Alright, and we're going in. I'm gonna try two-handed damage here. Oh, that's a lot better. And phase transition. GG's. Let's go. Well, we could have easily made that without even sitting down at the bonfire. I kind of don't want to cheese Pursuer anymore. I want to fight him straight up, so we're gonna give that a shot. However, for that, I do want to sit down at the bonfire again. Okay, so I kind of want to wing this. I do not want to lose too much health fighting these guys. Okay. That is decent damage, I guess. Definitely not the worst. And he's kind of looping. Oh, the stagger! Get finessed, bro. What a beautiful kill. Wow. That was probably one of the cleanest Pursuer fights I ever had. GG's. There's the dull ember. And we don't have to sit at the bonfire just yet. Large Titanite. There's the Fragrant Branch and the Silver Serpent Ring. Now this is Dark Souls 2, so we don't get healed here, right? Yes, we still have to sit down. Okay. I actually love that mechanic because it allows you to keep Red Tearstone Ring when boning out. Okay, and now it's time for the Bastille. Oh, staggered him with 2 attacks. That's cool. Ah, he didn't fall. I was a bit late with the shot. Yeah, hate to see it. He didn't even notice me though. He doesn't even know what happened. Well, we're gonna finish him off. And down you go. There can be a forlorn invasion here, but not today. Boom. Boom. And you know what? We're gonna finish him off with melee. I am enjoying the broadsword so far. And we even killed the dog. Let's go. Alright. And here we are. We want to buy some ammo. And I'm going to buy 2 large Titanite shards here. So we can get the broadsword to +6. And now we're gonna go get the stone ring, and then we're gonna level up, and then we'll see about upgrading the bow. Probably will. We should definitely have enough souls. Perfect. There's the stone ring. Some gold pine, and time to level up. Alright, we're gonna go to 12 dexterity so we can finally use our bow. We're gonna go to 20 adaptability for another iframe, and 8 intelligence so we can actually talk to Carhillion at the Wharf, which is probably where we're gonna go next. And we're gonna keep some souls because we have to do some shopping. We're gonna buy one of these bright bucks and some more fire bombs. And that gives us the Silver Serpent Ring +1. And before we're gonna go to the Wharf, I guess we are gonna go grab Chloranthy Ring and Red Tearstone Ring. I'm not sure if we're gonna use Red Tearstone Ring. The health drain is so slow that we might actually be able to benefit from it. And in case of emergency, we can still heal up. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, and another one. We jump up here, open this, he gets stuck, we grab the soul, wait for it, And on we go. I guess since we're already here, we can also grab some big souls and then upgrade the bow. I'm stupid. I am very stupid. Don't! I usually throw a skull there. Not throwing it fucked up my entire stamina management there, but it's fine. Let's get Red Tearstone Ring first because it's just around the corner. Yeah, go check that one out. Through the fog we go. There's still some items in this area that I don't think I've ever picked up before. I mean, it's really easy to get lost in this area. And I kind of never really took the time, there's the Chloranthy ring, to explore it fully. I should do that at some point, but not now. Because now we're going to the ruins. Want to shoot that guy, and with a bit of luck he falls off and dies. Let's go. There's the first soul. Apparently there's even more souls around this area that I was unaware of, and still am. But we're gonna pick up 3 of them. And also a chunk right here. Here comes the second soul. Please calm down. There we are. And the third one is up here. There we go. We need one more Titanite shard here. Now we can upgrade the bow to +3. And taking a quick detour to Macduff to upgrade it further. Because we can buy large Titanite from him, 3 of them, and we can go to +5. We can also get the broadsword to +7 here. Let's do it. And now we're gonna go to the Wharf. Pick up the Rotunda Lockstone. We kind of need that later. Stop blocking. Why are you blocking? Are you stupid? So the Wharf. We can kind of get through there quickly. However, I would also like to fight Flexile Sentry. So that might be tricky. I'm not sure. We're gonna figure it out. In case of emergency, we're just gonna unlock the shortcut and then take that straight to Flexile. So first of all, we're gonna have to take out 2 enemies here. That guy and this guy. The headshot was not enough. That's fine. We're just gonna wait for him to come over here. And down he goes. Now we can just light the torch and run through. It looks like I'm running around with the pumpkin. Alright, I want to buy these poison arrows and I'm gonna sell a lot of shit. Okay, we made some souls. We gotta kill that guy. And that guy. Ring the bell. And I don't think that's gonna be enough. I mean, it might be enough, but only if we use an Estus, which I kind of don't want to. So first of all, we gotta talk to Carhillion to make him move to Majula. No, we're just gonna unlock the shortcut here. Ah, fuck, there's the dog, isn't there? Please calm down. Okay, he was super chill. Now we just want to kill the same guys again. Especially this guy. It's kind of scary. We're gonna take the shortcut we unlocked. Just gonna go in. And here we go. Beautiful fight. GG's. I guess I'm just gonna bone out. Let's go back to Majula. I'm gonna go with 11 faith here because we're gonna need it to cast some spells later on. But I am gonna keep a lot of souls because we have a lot of shopping to do. Starting with these 2 remaining bright bucks. And now comes the part of the run that actually worries me the most. Getting down to the gutter. So we're gonna buy the cat ring. But the thing is, we cannot unequip the Mimic Head, and we can also only use 1 Estus, so I'm not even sure if this is gonna work. I just hope it does. I'm gonna run back there, and we're gonna drop and hope we survive. We easily did. Okay. I did not mean to drop that far down. Yes, like that, and like this. Okay, we made it. That was actually the most concerning part of the run. Now we should be able to... Yes! Oh my god, you love to fucking see it. Now we got another lizard here. Let's go. We're gonna pick that up in a second. Perfect. Some homeward bones. And the lizard dropped the Dark Knight stone, so we can infuse the broadsword into a dark broadsword. Now we just want to take as little fall damage as we can here. AKA none. Okay, perfect. Actually gonna use some fire bombs here. And here we are at the gutter. Ah, that feels fucking good, man. Now time for a lot of bowing. You survived? How? Fucking freak survived. Alright, we want to drop down here. There's a chunk in here, and up we go. Soul in here. Okay. Another one. And another one. And another one. Some more poison arrows. There's another fragrant branch. And we made it. We made it to the Black Gulch. Now we're definitely gonna sit down here. And we're making our way through. While taking minimal damage. Alright, and now we gotta kill these giants, so we're gonna do the classic strat. And I think without Red Tearstone Ring we actually need 4 poison arrows instead of 3. Yep. Okay, the thing is they can't really do anything if we're standing here because they're stupid. They kinda can't get in here, so we can just poison them and shoot them and wait for them to go down. Oh, the other guy survived with 1 HP. Down he goes. Now it's just you, buddy. Let's go, there's the Forgotten Key. And the Soul of a Giant, which is 10,000. Now we want to shoot that puddle. And this one. And now we gotta run through. We're getting invaded here. And we kinda gotta light the bonfire and run through to the Rotten and then bone out. We could fight the Rotten here, but I'm not willing to take that risk. Alright, and now we can go fight the Rotten. Not the worst damage. Gotta keep in mind we do not have much strength right now. Gee fucking G. That's the first one down. Burn the ascetic. And now we're just gonna fight him again. And then we're gonna level up big time. Hey buddy, it's me again. I gotta say the broadsword is pretty cool. It does not have the range the rapier has, but it's quick. It deals decent damage. GG's. I'm gonna use the primal bonfire here to get back to Majula. That way we can save a homeward bone. And now it's time to level up big time. So we're gonna go with 20 endurance for some more stamina, 13 attunement so we get 2 attunement slots for our 2 spells that we're gonna get very soon, 16 strength for some more damage, 29 adaptability for Dark Souls 3 levels of iframes, 19 intelligence because we're gonna need it for a spell, and 14 faith because we're gonna need it for a spell. And we're gonna keep some souls because the next thing we're gonna do is some shopping. That's a lot of level ups. And now we can talk to Carhillion again here. We can buy Yearn and some Ember Herb, which restores spell uses, just in case. And now we're gonna go get Dark Weapon, our second spell, which is gonna be our main buff for the majority of the run. It's very strong, and barely any enemies are resistant to it. So we're just gonna turn this around, and now we can make our way up here, and there will be the NPC that sells it. And there he is. Hey, buddy. Here we are, Dark Weapon. Now we're just gonna grab this bonfire here and warp back. So we're gonna attune Yearn and Dark Weapon, and we're gonna pay a visit to Macduff. We're gonna get some more ammo, and we're gonna infuse our broadsword with the Dark Knight Stone to get a dark broadsword. Now we actually gotta do another drop, and I just realized we can't even go get the Shulva key because we would have to heal twice, but we can't because we only have one Estus and we're not allowed to upgrade it. Okay, I guess we are gonna go fight Najka. And we're also gonna have to go back to where we fought Flexile and to the Lost Bastille. Also, we gotta buy another staff here, because usually there's another great staff right next to the Shulva key. But now we gotta use this one. That's gonna be quite the detour. Multiple detours. Let's start by getting the key at the Lost Bastille for the different part of the Lost Bastille. I used to always get this key if we needed it or not. I should do that again. Let's go. Alright, and there it is. Just gonna homeward bone out. Now we gotta go back to the Wharf. Once again, kill that guy. And that guy, beautiful. The good thing is we just have to run through and we unlock the shortcut. And the boss is already dead, so we literally just run through. Alright. And here we are at the other end of the Bastille. I gotta say, even with the additional rules we enforced here with the only using Estus, not upgrading it, not leveling Vigor, the health drain still hasn't become an issue so far. That's kinda disappointing, because in Dark Souls 3 it was very close here and there. Now we gotta be careful though. Okay. Just gotta kill that guy. And this is where we use the key and we gotta go back. Now we got this guy over here. Let's go. Perfect. Now we just take this up. It's so funny how the Mimica doesn't even fit inside of the cage. And this item, that's why we came here. We just want to run off here, and there it is, the bonfire ascetic, and we're out. Alright, now we actually gotta go fight Najka and Congregation, and hopefully they're not gonna be that big of an issue. Najka probably won't, but I'm always scared of Congregation, just because it's like... Oh, fuck me! Hey, Forlorn. Calm down, please. I really want a dark weapon here. Okay, we made it. Ouch, you fucking bitch. Yes, I was hoping for that attack. Oh no, not the stagger! Down you go! GG's. Not the cleanest fight. You do not want her to jump around. When she jumps around, shit gets scary. Now I kind of want to sit down at the bonfire here. Hey there! Apparently you're still watching and seem to enjoy the content, so it would mean the world to me if you could like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It really goes a long way, so thank you so much for your support, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. So since we can't go to Shulva, we are missing Flynn's ring. However, we can get some additional upgrade materials and get the +10 broadsword later on, so we should be fine. Die. This guy only drops... Wow. The broadsword is also really good against crystal lizards. But yeah, he only drops large, no junks. And the thing is, we kind of want to hurry up here, but we kind of also can't. Only killed one dude, you hate to see it. That's not a lot of damage. That's more. Alright. This is also large, right? Yep. That's the last of them. Use dark weapon and in we go. Oh, that is some big damage. Let's go. Let's go. And down they go. GG's. That was very fast, actually. There's a Titanite slab for the +10. Now we just need some more chunks, which we are gonna get. But first, the main reason we came here, the main reason we fought Najka and Congregation is up here. The second bonfire ascetic. Wanna kill that guy. And that guy. And now we should also be able to... No! No, Mr. Lizard! Feels bad, man. But... we can still run off here. And get another chunk here. And there's even more chunks to grab. But that lizard, I really wanted to get him. We're gonna get the remaining chunks here. And then we're gonna see how many we have. That guy drops down. There's another one. And in here we have yet another one. And now we kinda wanna yearn over there. So these guys ignore us. There are some more chunks, another slab, and now we're just gonna warp out. We got 7 chunks. We already got the broadsword to +7, so we only need 5 for that. So we got 2, so we would need 1 more for the +8 bow. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna visit Macduff, we're gonna upgrade everything we can, and then we can probably kill that crystal lizard in 1 less arrow. So +7, +8, +9, +10, and +6. +7. Now we definitely should be able to kill the crystal lizard in 1 less arrow. Also fire arrows, of course. Smart. And there we go. Perfect. Now we can get the bow to +8, and later on when we go to Drangleic, we're gonna kill another crystal lizard that gives us 3 chunks and another slab, and then we can also upgrade the bow to +10. There we go, +8. And finally time for some more rotten. Alright, we want a dark weapon up here. Actually very decent damage here. Gotta keep in mind this is new game +2 rotten. Oh, nice. And GG's. 1 more to go. When he does that attack, the punch, I always try to go for the hand, but with this weapon we always hit the dome instead. And it looks kind of funny how it's wobbling around. Get out of the fire, what are you doing? Oh. Let's go, we got the cut. Ooh, nice, we got the rebuff off. And the fucking health drain is just an absolute non-issue, dude. It really is. I wish it was more punishing, actually. Probably could have finished him off there, but... GG's. Could also do that here. Just realized we're kinda out of homeward bones, but that is fine. We can buy some more. Okay, so going above 29 strength is absolutely not worth it. The returns are diminishing. We need like multiple level ups for 1 additional attack power. So we're gonna go with 29 and also some more intelligence for some additional dark bonus damage. Remember, we have the dark broadsword and the dark weapon spell, which both benefit from that. And last but not least, we're gonna go to 36 faith for even more dark bonus and also lightning bonus, which is going to come in handy for the very end of the run, where we are going to switch from a dark broadsword to a lightning broadsword and from dark weapon to sunlight blade for the insane lightning damage against the final bosses, because for them it's way better. For the majority of the run it's basically perfect to just have dark, but for the final bosses you really want to have lightning. So that's the plan, and we're going to keep some souls for shopping. Now we're going to the Shrine of Winter, finally. Oh no, they survived 3 arrows. That is not good at all. kind of have to hurry up a little bit. Oh, to the dome! That's a 3-shot if we hit the dome once. Bro, you're kind of standing in the way. Die. This is probably one of the longest running sections to the next bonfire in the run, so we kind of gotta hurry up here. I think this is where the health drain might become an issue for the first time. Die, brother. Our bow is kind of not dealing too much damage here, so I'm not gonna kill this first archer here, the ghost archer that I would usually kill. We get the soul, and we're gonna run past both archers and just hope that's the right call. Don't! You fucking freak, you fucking... Oh, please get off my ass, dude. Okay, we should be good. He just... Let's go. Okay, we got this lizard. Yes. Okay, and with those chunks we can upgrade the bow to +10. But first we gotta get rid of the elephants here. Oh, that is not a lot of damage actually. I could have poisoned them, but now it's too late. Let's go. Okay, we still got our Estus. We still got almost half HP. Let's go. Now just wait for the door to open. Then we're gonna cast Yearn towards the left, so the guys that would usually follow us inside do not. Once inside, we're gonna use the Estus flask, buy some arrows, and make our way to the next bonfire. Alright, check it. I'm just gonna buy like 400 arrows. I'm gonna use the Estus. I'm gonna use Dark Weapon, and... Yes, okay. Kill that guy fast. Kill that guy fast. Okay, we actually made it. We're safe from this point on. That was the first time we actually had to manage our health though. Now first of all, we're gonna go to Macduff and upgrade the bow to +10. There we are, +9, +10. Now we're gonna go back to Majula and buy some more homeward bones. I'm just gonna buy 5. Now it's Drangleic time. Oh, 2 hits was enough. Okay. Gonna sit back down. And now we can just run past. There's another soul here. Die. And now we pray we do not get invaded by Forlorn here. Okay. Can just jump over here. Kill that guy. And we're gonna get this bonfire. We're also gonna get this soul. Kill that guy again. And up we go. Dark weapon up. On you go. Very nice damage here. GG's. Let's go. Okay, I'm actually not sure if that guy's gonna die in one shot or not. He did. Okay, back down we go. And up we go. There's the key, and it's time for Moronite. And we gotta run through. We're gonna buff up in the arena. Oh! You wish. Ooh. Yeah, I kind of want to get him out of that corner. And the follow-up. Oh my god, I rolled it. Let's go. That delayed stab after the 3 attack combo, that is, for me at least, super hard to dodge for whatever reason. Because, I don't know, my timing seems to be always off. But we did it. GG's. And here we are. Shrine of Amana. There's gonna be a lot of bowing in this area. Playing it very safe. But it's still gonna take some time. Let's go! That headshot saved a 3-hit kill. That's the first area done. Now we want to grab this bonfire, but first we want to kill that one. Please die in 3 hits. Yes, okay. Now this bonfire is important. Oh yes, that guy is kind of tanky. And down you go. Now the thing is, we gotta get Sunlight Blade here, which means we still gotta kill a lot of enemies. Including this hippo. He has a lot of HP. Really, can you follow me around this corner? Oh, he almost fell off though. It's fine. We got him. Thank goodness we got a bow. And I think she is the final enemy here. Oh no, there's another one. I just saw her move to the right here behind that pillar. There she is. Oh, down she goes. There's an Estus Flask shard here. I did not know about that. Okay. What we came here for, though, is Sunlight Blade. I wonder if we should warp back to the bonfire and heal up. But then we have to kill a ton of enemies again. I might just use the Estus, because the next bonfire is not too far away. In case of emergency, we can still bone back. You fucking bitch! He walked to the left. Why would he walk to the left? You freak. Another one down. Now we just wait for this guy to come close. Until we can lock on. And just gun him down. Yeah, we're totally fine. We actually had to use the Estus once or twice here and there, but we could have just went back to the bonfire, healed up, and then made our way here, but not really a difference, right? Down they go. One more here. And one more. And one more crawler. Let's go. That was the final enemy. Now we can make our way to the dong. Always close the door behind you. That refills my stamina and he has to open the door again. So it's very safe to actually run through without getting shot in the back. And here we are. Oh, that's very decent damage. That's gonna be a 3 cycle. GG's. Fast and easy. Down he goes. The stagger kinda confused him, right? Usually he turns around and starts blocking. I guess this is also a good point to spend some of these souls we have. I think I'm gonna go all in with endurance here. You can never have too much stamina, right? And back to the crypt. Ah, there he starts blocking. Nice one. Let's go. Now we got the door guy. Die. What? 5 shots and still not a kill? There is another fallen invasion spot here. But we got lucky. Now we're gonna buy like 150 dark arrows. And we also want to get this bonfire. Want to be careful not to accidentally hit the bells here. Nope. Okay, now this is where Fallen can invade again. No invasion though, you'll love to see it. Turn that guy around. And we can run through. There's another soul over here. And now we can unlock the shortcut to the bonfire. And we're gonna sit down. Now we're almost done with the crypt. Oh, that guy died in one shot. That guy did not. Oh, it was probably a headshot, right? It was totally a headshot. We want to bait these guys over. And here comes Velstadt. Buff behind this pillar. That way he walks away for whatever reason. Oh! Oh no, I think we lack the range, so we can only attack him once. Yeah, we could hit him twice there. Okay, the range isn't too bad. Yeah, there. If we're too far behind him, we don't get the second punish. Ah! Or like if we're too far to the side, I guess. Whoa! Yeah! You do not want to get hit by that. Okay, buddy, you kind of have to hurry up a little bit here, because now it's actually getting a bit scary. GG's, let's go. That was kind of scary. That was one massive hit. If we had a little bit less health there, we would have died. Alright, GG's, back to Majula. Okay, we got 3 bright bucks. We got 4 bosses left, so we gotta buy 1 more, because I do want some bright bucks for these final bosses. And we're gonna go with some more endurance. And now we're gonna make our way to Aldia's keep. Gonna throw 1 final skull here for that guy. Don't want to mess with him. And here we are. And this time I'm actually gonna get this bonfire. Oh, the rest is actually gonna be kinda okay, right? I was thinking if we get really bad RNG against Throne Duo, that might become dangerous. But when we kill Throne Duo, they don't respawn, right? They stay dead and we only have to fight Nashandra, as far as I'm aware of. I could be wrong, but I think it is like that. The health drain overall was pretty much never really an issue. But I'm still glad we did this run. Because now we know, right? I think the Mimikite in Dark Souls 1 is like a middle ground between Dark Souls 2s and Dark Souls 3s. And we're definitely gonna do that run at some point. Gonna be interesting to see if I also have to put some additional restrictions for that run. Ooh, that is some massive damage. Look at that beautiful, perfect fucking G-Dragon. You'll love to see it. No jumping around, no flame spam, just a good boy. GG's. Now it's just this area left and then it's just the final 3 bosses back to back. Here we are at the Dragon Shrine. Yeah, sometimes you can really feel the difference that Flint's Ring and Red Tearstone Ring makes. These guys go down so much faster, usually. That is like more than twice the arrows we need here. Down you go. We're probably also gonna need an additional poison arrow for the commander up here. But first we gotta get to him. Down you go. Yeah, needed 1 more. Jesus! No way, dude. That is actually abysmal damage here. He can actually follow me all the way down to the bonfire. Well, almost. Die. That hit was kinda scary, but I don't think we have to heal up here. I wish there was a way to make the damage per second higher, but I'm not a modder. Just gotta talk to the big guy here. Alright, actually just the final 3 bosses now. Pop. 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 Final fall on invasion spot. No fall on invasion. Let's go. Final bonfire. Alright, the memory of Jay. Yeah, get over here. You fucking idiot. Oh no, I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I meant it, you fucking pussy. Alright, we're gonna bright buck. We're gonna dark weapon, and we're going in. Definitely not the best damage and only got one hit in. Okay, if we actually get 2 hits in, it's not too bad, but the single hits? Hate to see it. Stop stalling. Stop stalling. You fucking bitch. Cannot be serious. And I can only get 1 hit in. There we go. One more 2-hitter? Oh no, my buff ran out. Now it's still one more 2-hitter. GG's. Let's go. Now we gotta go get a bolt stone to turn our dark broadsword into a lightning broadsword. Just gonna run around this corner, wait for him. Oh no, he has a dagger, I forgot. He's fast. Okay. There's the lizard. And there's our bolt stone. Using our last homeward bone, perfect. Now we want to infuse the dark broadsword with the bolt stone to get the lightning broadsword. And we're going to attune sunlight blade. And because I accidentally sold the idol's chime earlier, we instead gotta get the cleric's sacred chime, which has less lightning bonus, but it still has 90 lightning bonus. And we need that to cast sunlight blade. Time for some final leveling. And I think I'm gonna go with 37 endurance for a bit more stamina and 40 faith for a little bit more lightning bonus. And now it's time for the final bosses. I actually think these final fights are gonna be okay. We just gotta play it safe and we should be able to even kill both of them in one go. Alright, bright bug up. Oh my goodness, I couldn't even see anything. There we go, got the poisoning. That's definitely not the damage you want to see though. I mean, the poison is good, but it already ran out again. These fucking blockers. Oh, oh, I poisoned him. Let's go. One more shot. Down she goes. Wow, he didn't even try to revive her. Let's go. Sunlight Blade, Bright Bug, Estus. Oh, beautiful. The Estus went off. Whoa. Whoa. Big damage. Come on, sister. Let's go. GG's. Yes! Let's go! Fucking beautiful. That was a fun run. Sadly, the challenge was not really that high, to be quite honest. Even with the additional restrictions. But it was still a fun run. It's always fun to play Dark Souls 2. GG's.